Everybody, hope you're all well. I'm Stoney and I'm the creator of Never Have I Ever Chat polls. I'm going to show you how it works and I'm going to show you how to get it installed. This is a completely free resource for you to use on your streams. It's created by me, so feel free to use it how you wish to. Let's go and show you first of all how it works. So we've got it hooked up to a channel point redemption at the moment, so let's just redeem that. And you'll see you get this nice Never Have I Ever play card. So this one is Never Have I Ever Woken Up with Bruises and Not Know How They Got There. So it shows up on screen, it'll stay there for 3 minutes and you'll get this nice little Twitch chat poll up here which people can vote on in there. So let's go ahead and show you how you can get it installed. So there's a few things you need. First of all, you need to be using OBS Studio. It only works in OBS Studio at the moment. You also need to be using Streambot and you need a couple of OBS plugins as well. So we'll show you how to get that first and then we'll run you through how to get this all set up. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get this from my Ko-fi page. So here you can see my Ko-fi page, ko-fi.com/Stoney89. There is an option here to donate if you want to. You don't need to. These resources are completely free, so you don't need to pay. You can go to the shop section and here you'll see Never Have I Ever Chat polls. Click on that. Again, you do have the option to pay something for the product if you wish, but feel free to just get it for free. You don't have to pay, but any support you can give is massively appreciated and it'll help me keep creating stuff like this. So we'll put in 0, click on Get Now, go total free, check out now, and then we can see we got that for free. View the content, and we'll click download on there. That will then download the file for us. So get that file opened, save it anywhere on your computer, it doesn't matter where, just as long as you know where it's saved. So let's go in here. So in here we've got an install first file, which is about all the things that you need before you start to install this. Make sure you have your OBS closed before you install your plugins. So we'll go in there. So we've got the 2 plugins, the move source plugin and the source copy. So click on those links. That'll take you straight to the OBS page to download that. Click download. You get the installer option if you're on Windows there. So download that and you can just click to open the installer. I'll show you that in just a second. So there we are. I've got my move transition one here. So click on the installer and it will run you through the actual install on there. I'm not going to go ahead with that because I've already got it installed, but even if you've got these before, you can just re-download them, reinstall them, make sure they're all up to date. That is always the best to do. We then have our other plugin, which is the source copy plugin. Again, another great plugin made by Exceldro. Download that one. Again, there's an installer file for it. Click download. Once you've got that, again, save that anywhere on your computer. Go into the file, click on the installer, continue on with the installation. Again, I'm not going to because I've already got them installed and recently updated those. So that's all that we need from there. Once those are installed, you can go ahead and open your OBS. We've already got ours open, obviously. The next thing that you need is Streambot. So if you go onto the Streambot website, click on this little download link here. That will download the Streambot files for you. Click on the install. There is also setup videos on YouTube for this. I'm not going to show you how to install Streambot, but if anybody has any difficulty, feel free to message me. But there's a lot of videos on YouTube showing you how to get that set up as well. So once you've got that, you will then be able to go back to that install file. So the Never Have I Ever install file, you've got your resources in there, which is the image for the Never Have I Ever cards. You've got some install instructions so you can sit and follow those through, make sure you follow them step by step. And then you've got a couple of text files here. The first text file I want to show you is the Never Have I Ever questions. And this is how you would go about changing the questions and adding new ones. You just open that up. You can see the list of questions in there at the moment. I think there's 45. You can add a new one, just stick that on a new line. And if you want to delete one, you can just highlight the line and delete it. That's absolutely fine. And then click File and Save. I'm not going to save it because I haven't changed anything on this one, so I will not save on that. But make sure you do save it if you add new ones in. Next thing to do is to get the resources installed in OBS and also into Streambot as well. So we'll open up this OBS file. It's a load of text. You'll not understand any of it necessarily. We'll just copy that. Close that now, and we can go back to our OBS. Yes. Click on Tools. We'll have this source copy drop down now. This is if you have correctly installed the source copy plugin. If you don't have that option, it hasn't been correctly installed, or you installed it when you had OBS open. Close it, reopen it, see if it's there. If not, go back through the install for source copy. And all you're going to do is you're just going to hit paste scene. And we can see down here we now have never have I ever. In any scenes that you want this in, you need to use this as a nested scene. So go to your sources in any scenes you want it, click on scene, and there we have a never have I ever. So you can click on there. That's it installed in OBS. It's just one thing that you need to do in here. So again, we'll just pop back into studio mode, we'll click on the never have I ever. In the little drop down box for the group, you have a question card. You've got a file path here. This file path is where it's saved on my computer. You just need to point it to the right file on yours. So hit browse, go to the never have I ever folder, go to your resources, and click on that and click open. That's it, done. That's all that you need to do in OBS. I'll exit back out of that mode for now. The next thing to do is to get the file installed in Streambot. So let's put up the Streambot right here. So under the actions, you can see I've already got this in there. Again, I'm going to delete it out so I can show you how easy it is to actually get this installed. So we'll go to the never have I ever Streambot import. We're going to copy all that text again. That's not going to make any sense. It's just a mixture of letters and numbers that aren't going to mean anything to you. In your actions field, just right click and click imports, and the import string. Just paste it in there, and there you can see never have I ever has popped up. Okay, so we're going to import that, and there we have never have I ever. The only thing left to do now is to find a way to trigger it. So there's a number of ways you can trigger it. You can trigger it through a channel command. You can put a command in for never have I ever. That will trigger it. You could put in the channel point rewards, which is how I have it set up. You can also link it to Twitch events as well. I wouldn't recommend the Twitch events though, because they can happen more often than you want this to appear. But definitely channel point rewards or custom commands is absolutely fine. We'll go to the channel point rewards. You can see here I've got it set up. What you need to do to add one is just right click, click add, and here's where you'll put in the details for your channel point reward. I'll open this one up so you can see how mine is set up. So there we can see I've got a never have I ever title, I've got a prompt, so this will appear under the redemption to tell people what it is. So it says set the random never have I ever poll to chat. You can change the background colour. The main thing that you need to make sure that you have in here is this global cooldown. It needs to be 190 seconds. I can't stress this enough. It stays on screen for 3 minutes. 3 minutes is 180, and we need a little bit of time just to get everything reset on there as well. So 190 is just a nice round number that will make sure that it isn't overlapping each other or anything like that. So stick that in at 190, and then all you need to do, just in the action here, we're going to choose never have I ever. So we can see that down the bottom of the list because I've just added it, and you can click OK. You can also change the channel points it costs as well, so feel free to do that. So I'm going to click OK on that, and I'm just going to leave mine at 1. So do now to get this installed, the only thing we need to do is go back to the actions, click on this read random line, and again all we need to do is just point this to the right file. So we're going to click on the little folder there, and in the never have I ever folder we're going to have the never have I ever questions. So we're going to click to open that, click OK, and that's it, done. We can then go ahead with testing this out and making sure this works. So minimize Streambot there now, go to the channel redemption, click on never have I ever, and there we go. Never have I ever farted in an elevator and pretended it wasn't me. I think we've all done that one, haven't we? Yeah, we've all done that. So there we go, that's it installed now. It's working, it's set up, and it's ready to go and use on your streams. Just make sure you have tested it at least once before you go live, just to make sure it's going to work properly and make sure you followed the setup correctly. That's it all done. I hope you all enjoy using it, and I hope it gets you knowing your community a little bit better and having a little bit of fun with your community as well. Like I said before, feel free to change the questions that are in there. This is your own to use in whatever way you wish. Put whatever questions in there that you want. That's down to you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I shall catch you on the next one.